Welcome back to SnowRunner, guys, and today we're going to be having a look at a bit of an odd map, but the concept of it is odd, but I'll tell you something, it's actually a really cool idea, and it's also somewhat challenging. So we're here in the garage right now with the Yerf Dog buggy. Well, I say buggy, it's more of a go-kart, and yep, that's great. I just lost my controller. So we're here in the garage with our Yerf Dog go-kart, and we're gonna go ahead and throw the 9 horsepower Subaru engine in it, the Mo Gears gearbox, and, well, the stock suspension, and let's throw... let's just leave it with the Yerf Dog tires. Autonomous Scout winch, just in case we flip over. Gray wheels, and we'll paint it, oh, I don't know, blue. Blue works. I don't usually paint it blue. We don't really have any interior customization because we don't really have an interior, per se. But welcome to the Yerf Dog track. Now, this map has been a joint project between multiple modders, and I will leave a link to this map in the comment section down below, because it is absolutely hilarious. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tour lap around the track, and then I'm going to try to see if I can keep going without completely and totally screwing up, because this track is a little bit tricky. So 3, 2, 1, go! Now, right off the bat, whoa, you do notice that you have to hit these jumps with speed. Otherwise, they don't work. And, whoa, and they've put some obstacles on the inside of the corners as well. So if you're like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to have that apex. Ow. Told you guys that would occur. So, yeah, if you're like, oh, I'll just have that apex, you got to realize that some of these obstacles are literally placed exactly where the line is on the track so that you hit them. So you literally have to go where your brain tells you not to go. You have to go off what would be the racing line. And when you do that, you automatically, like, you start to kind of, whoa, nice little, wow, that was like a gorgeous little drift there. No real angle to speak of, but still. 4th gear, whoa! You gotta have a lot of speed into these, otherwise you will end up, like, nosing the cart in and tumbling it over. Now, if you tried to race anything bigger than a go-kart here, you'd be in trouble, believe me. Whoa! But also you could tell that a lot of testing was put into making sure that, the jumps were scaled so that if you hit them with proper amounts of... Why do you always understeer there? Why do you legitimately always understeer there? Like, every time I have done this track, I kid you not, every time I've done this track, almost no matter how you set up for that corner, you always understeer. But that corner wants you to take that jump in 5th. So, let's see. There's 3rd. And if you spin it out, you automatically fall over. That's great. I just want to take this one jump without dying. Is that too much to ask? All right, let's go. 3rd gear. 4th gear. I'm flat out right now. Oh! Yes! Yes! I made it! Okay, so you can do it in 4th gear and be okay. Come on! This section's hard because you gotta navigate through the rocks, and inevitably when you end up hitting one, you end up also, like, basically locking the vehicle up, and it doesn't really want to go anywhere. Now, I do have to say, though, that as we make our way back to the start-finish line, this track is obviously balanced for the Yerf Dog. However, we have something that's very interesting, and that's called dev tools. So, I'm gonna also attempt this in something way too big for this track. Yeah, the Roro Customs Duramax. So we're gonna go in here, and we're gonna give it the silly powerful engine, the long-range Allison, the big lift with no suspension damage, the Mickey Thompson Baja Pros in 42-inch, and let's see. I'm not even gonna bother with bed junk. Rear bumper. I'll put the fusion in the rear. I won't put the road armor in the front, though, because it doesn't really look the greatest on this truck. And since we did a blue cart, I'll do, like, something different with this one. I don't want to spend too much time in here. I'll do, like, orange. Orange is different enough. All right. Let's have a go at this track in something that really is way, way too big. It barely fits under the start-finish line. Let's go! Oh, God. Oh, God. This is not balanced for this at all. Woo. Bro, if we can complete a lap without, without flipping over, I will be ecstatic if we can do that. Oh! Stop it! Whoa! Ah! Trailing the rear end out on the way in, although some corners you want to do that. That corner, we did it way too early, and we probably didn't need to anyway, so ow! Oh, no! Well, there goes the whole idea of doing a lap without flipping it over. Yike. All right, let's give it a quick repair, because I want to actually hit some of these jumps with some speed. No, don't die on me, come on! Okay, thank you for not dying on me. Howard! Whoa! Nosed in hard on that one. Glad we didn't flip it over. Careful here. Whoa! Now we're all right. You just have to be very careful about how much speed you hit these jumps with when you're driving something that's obviously not balanced for this map. Although, with this last one, I may send it a little bit. Whoa! I sent it way too hard! Well, that's not gone well, has it? I figured I'd send it a little bit, but I didn't figure I'd send it that much. You know what I mean? I didn't figure that I would send it that much. My Duramax is a bit beat up now. Just a little bit. I feel like, but you know what? This is rookie damage compared to like Whistling Diesel's trucks, like good lord. All right, I have one more idea. One more idea that are you serious? My controller decided to be, like today of all days, it decided to be freaking weird. I have an idea. This may not work. It may very well not work, but I need to find, aha! Need to find a jump that's high enough for this. Some of you may have already figured out in your minds what I'm about to try to do, and the rest of you may just have to wait and see. So let's get right here. This one's a little high, but it should do the job. Back her up. Oh, actually, that works perfectly. That works perfectly. All right, stop engine. All right, blue Yerf Dog, let's go. We're gonna do a lap out to that point in this, and then we're gonna see how far we can go with this in the back of the Duramax. Now, the only thing with that is I don't even know if this will fit in the back of the Duramax, so this could be a completely, like, useless experiment. But you know what? Sometimes the experiments that feel like they're going to be the most useless turn out to be the most fun. So that's why we're going to be attempting it. Make it... Whoa, 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 come on! Whoa! Come on, where are you going? All right, here it is. Here it is. Oh, that was perfect. Now, unfortunately, that doesn't actually count as a hauling surface, so you can't really, like, you can't pack it or anything like that, but I wonder... I could sort of try to keep it in the back. I can sort of try to keep it in the back. Oh, God. Well, this is weird. I don't know if it's actually going to work or not, but the wacky thing about that is that the Yerf Dog is going to try to drive, but I've winch tied it, so there's... No! And it still came out! Oh, that's so bad. I winch tied the thing, and it still came out. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to send it and... Whoa! Yeah. So that's how this map works. So if you want to try this map, I mean, I highly recommend it. It's freaking weird, but it's still a blast anyway. Now, if you guys have any thoughts or opinions at all on what you saw in this video, make sure to leave those opinions in the comments down below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.